Are you a brand new real estate investor trying to get your first deal, but everyone keeps telling you to talk to realtors, team up with other investors, or buy leads from bird dogs? No, I'm telling you straight up, don't waste your time. Today, I'm going to break down why these common pieces of advice are dead wrong for rookies and what you should be doing instead to make money today and learn the game the right way. Champ, I've been an entrepreneur since ninth grade in high school and a real estate investor since 2006. And all that time, I've never borrowed money from a sticky banker or held a resume job. Today's lesson is for all you rookies trying to get into the real estate game and wondering, should I talk to realtors? Should I buy leads from bird dogs? Should I partner with experienced investors? Let's dive in and clear the air once and for all. Why you shouldn't talk to other investors. If you're brand new, you have no business talking to other investors to get your first deal. Why? Because they already know what they're doing. They're seasoned. They've got experience. You're just starting out. You don't even know what you don't know yet. And if you're depending on other investors to feed you, you're going to spend a whole lot of time chasing scraps and learning absolutely nothing about how to hunt on your own. You're not going to get the best deals that way. You're just going to become someone else's payday. That's not how wealth is built. That's how dependence is built. You want to be the source, not the sucker. You want to build skills, not rely on others. When you go direct to motivated sellers, you control the deal, the terms, and the profits. That's exactly why I created the new flip, the smartest, fastest way to start flipping and making money today while learning to negotiate and hustle in real life. Grab it now at thenewflip.com. I built this system to train your brain to find and flip deals, starting with stuff like bites, so you can build your confidence, your cash flow, and your instincts for real estate. Why you shouldn't depend on bird dogs. Now let's talk about bird dogs. People love to say, just get a bird dog to find you deals. Nope. Here's the truth. Most bird dogs don't know what they're doing. They're just throwing spaghetti at the wall. They'll bring you junk leads, or worse, they'll bring you maybe deals that waste your time. You pay them $50, $100 for a maybe, for something they don't even understand deeply themselves. Listen, a professional wholesaler, someone who's educated and in the trenches, might be different. But most bird dogs are wannabe wholesalers who don't have the guts to step up, talk to sellers, or get rejected. And let me be clear, I'm not against bird dogs hustling. I just don't rely on people who don't know the game. If they're not investing in themselves, why would I invest in them? You've got to learn to hunt for yourself. If fear, confusion, or overwhelm is keeping you stuck, then check out Reboot, my personal mindset reset for hustlers who are tired of spinning their wheels. Start your reset at myrealestatedojo.com/reboot. Reboot helps you rewire your mind to take massive action, dominate your day, and finally break out of procrastination mode. Why I never use realtors. Now let's talk about the big one, realtors. I've bought a ton of properties in my life, and guess what? I've never used a realtor. Not once. Why? Because realtors are gatekeepers. They work for the seller. Their job is to protect the seller, not help you structure creative deals. And every time you try to get creative, sub-to, seller financing, lease options, they throw up objections. Even little stuff, like getting a deal done without title insurance, a realtor will block it. They don't think like investors. They think like employees of the system. They're not built for unconventional deals. And that's where the real profit is. I'm not saying every realtor is bad, but if you're trying to do off-market, creative, win-win deals with sellers directly, realtors just add unnecessary friction. If a seller contacts me and says they've got a realtor, I tell them, I'd love to buy your house, but I don't work with agents. If your listing expires, call me directly. That way, I deal with the person who can actually say yes. Exceptions and final thoughts. Now, are there exceptions? Sure. If you're cold calling or driving for dollars and stumble across a tired landlord who's also an investor, and they're motivated to sell, go for it. Or if you're talking to a realtor who's also a motivated seller, maybe there's a deal there. But as a general rule, no realtors, no bird dogs, no other investors. Just you and the seller, because this is where the power is. This is where the deals are. And this is how you build your hustle, confidence, and deal-making skills from the ground up. So, if you're a new investor, forget middlemen. Start small, learn the hunt, build your own pipeline, start flipping everyday stuff, and learn how to negotiate like a pro with the new flip, thenewflip.com. And if your mindset needs a full reset, don't miss Reboot, myrealestatedojo.com/reboot. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. Rumi. Don't take no for an answer. Much love and peace. This is Mr. No Fluff, signing out.